know, my wife can't live above her station. Damn books. Personally, I'm women, I mean. And men, I guess. Doesn't add much to the world. Educate.
Good day, gentlemen. Oh. Don't do anything stupid. Nobody gets shot. Act like fools, and the pair of you will be dead within a minute. Now, what are your names?
Jenkins and Milliken.
Well, Mr. Jenkins and Mr. Milliken, throw your guns to the ground and get on down here. That's it. Very glad to meet you. It's not worth being rash. You boys get paid a salary. You get that salary whether these people escape or not. Your wives presumably want you alive. Let them out. Now, please.
Okay. Okay.
You all run away. Aside from you. Try to stay out of trouble. This is a stroke of
Wieso
good
sieht
fortune
meine
for all of you.
aus, als wäre die 100 Jahre alt? Mit
Now,
ihren
Mr.
18
Jenkins
Jahren.
and Mr. Milliken, be so kind as to quickly run away before somebody gets shot entirely unnecessarily. Go on, don't look back. Mr. Wendt, I believe it was $50 we agreed on.
It was.
Here's 50 each.
Each?
Yes. Now get out of here, both of you. My employer and I appreciate your professionalism.
All we did was stand there and look tough.
And you did it fantastically well. Good day, gentlemen. Now, ma'am, how about you pick up these guns and we move out? My mistress. Come along.
Okay.
Better get on this horse.
Also wir haben einen Cattleman Revolver
It's not much of an animal, but
und einen Repetierkarabiner. Naja,
get on the horse
immerhin.
there. Ready? Wonderful. I hope you'll forgive the secrecy. My employer particularly values discretion. My name is Mr. Horley, by the way. 6 months at Sisika Penitentiary, awaiting a hanging for a murder you did not commit. Must have felt a whole lot longer, my friend. You still seem strong, though. I mean, doesn't look like breaking all those rocks has left you entirely broken, in body or in spirit. I hope I am right about that. Rounding you folks up, and those sham trials, they were a disgrace. Made a mockery of the rule of law. Still can't quite believe they got away with it. There's others convicted when you were. Came out breathing fire. Maybe you're like that too. Guess we'll see. Or maybe you just want to put it all behind you, forget you were in there at all. That would be fine, of course, but you will listen to my mistress first. She spent a good sum getting you folks out. You owe her an all.
Also, wir starten Red Dead Online. Geiler Scheiß bisher. Also ich freue mich übelst auf das Spiel. Ich meine, wir sind jetzt noch in einer Beta. Alles gut. Das Spiel wird sich noch entwickeln. Ich freue mich schon übelst drauf. Dieser Gefängnisausbruch ist auch ganz witzig gemacht, so inszeniert. Irgendwie muss man ja ins Spiel reinkommen. Ja, übertreib halt.
This way. She's anxious to meet you. Madam, we're back.
Hello. Jessica the clerk, how do you do? What did you tell her?
Nothing, as we discussed.
Thank you, Horley. I do hope we haven't inconvenienced you dreadfully. But seeing as you were due to be hanged in a week, I'm sure you don't object too strongly. I know you're innocent. Well, not perhaps exactly innocent, but not guilty of what you were accused. I know you and those who were with you that died were little more than patsies. and that you were set up by one of 3 men or a woman, possibly by all of them. I can't be sure, but that is all I know so far.
And one of these people also made Mrs. Leclerc a widow.
And I will avenge my husband's death, so help me God. But I will not avenge it upon them who did not cause it, or caused it unwittingly. Anyway, I'm sure this is all a touch confusing and melodramatic. Where are my manners? Hawley, please show our guests to their tent and give them some fresh clothes to put on.
Very good. Certainly, madam. This way. You'll find a change of clothes in there, alongside a few other items you might need, a lasso, a knife, and a lantern, I believe.
Okie dokie. Besser einen Hut als keinen Hut, ja. Das mit der Weste weiß ich noch nicht. Könnte sich jetzt ein bisschen beißen, oder? Also irgendwie kriegt man das nicht so toll hin, wie man das halt gerne hätte. Haben wir Hosenträger? Wir haben Hosenträger. Oh yeah. Oh Mann. Irgendwie passt das mit der Weste nicht, oder? Oh, das passt schon so.
That looks more comfortable. Hawley,
Here, madam.
you're very good health. I suppose it beats dying,
Mrs. Leclerc's husband was murdered by one of his business partners.
And
Ja,
I
wieder
intend to
typisch.
find out which one.
Machst dir einen
Or
Livestream
rather,
und der
I
Nachbar
intend
fängt
for
an zu
you to
bohren.
find out. And kill them. You're the only person I
Oh,
can
Mann.
possibly trust to do whatever it takes. Because you and your accomplices, you're the only other victims of their lies still alive. You see, you walked into the town at approximately the same time my husband was shot in the back, but by another gun, firing different bullets to those you possessed when you were arrested. These bullets, this was their mistake. You were rounded up and sentenced to death, all because you came to town and didn't talk too much and seemed like you were nasty. Anyway, here they are, the people who run Blackwater. Mr. Jeremiah Shaw, banker, real estate speculator, and crook. Mr. Amos Lansing, ranch owner, speculator, and crook. Mrs. Grace Lansing, his wife, society patroness, lover of the arts, crook, my former best friend. Teddy Brown, her disgraced brother, outlaw, wanted man, and still in contact with them. All I ask of you is your help in finding out quite what happened.
Mrs. Leclerc would like to help you get back on your feet. Get back to work.
Whatever your work may be, I don't judge. You want to rob? Rob. You want to save innocent folk? Do that as well. But you need me just as much as I need you. I think we all understand each other.
I hope we do.
Good. I look forward to rewarding you for killing those who made me a widow. My husband was a true believer in this country and in the West. He was killed for greed. Foul greed when there's quite enough for everybody. I don't care what your scruples are as to killing. I will end upon my shoulders. Goodbye, for now. Then Hawley, go introduce her to nice Mr. Cripps.
I think you'll like Cripps well enough. He's long past his prime, of course, but he hasn't gone entirely crazy just yet. And he will help you, better than most of his ilk. Cripps! Get up!
Hello, partner. Harley.
This is your new boss.
Oh, pleased to meet you, partner. J.B. Cripps at your service.
We'll pay to get your camp established. Mrs. Leclerc is a generous benefactor.
And, where are we headed?
So, dann fangen wir halt in den Great Plains an.
Oh, and, madam, while Cripps is establishing your camp, perhaps you can go to the station and see the clerk, then head to see Clay Davies. He's a horse thief and, not a terribly nice one. Then meet Cripps back at your camp.
See you shortly, boss.
So, so.
Get on to the station. Not too far.
So. Noch in so eine Art Safe Space. Keine anderen Spiele online. Mal gucken.
jokes about?
Grüße dir.
Hello. You must be a Horley's friend. He's one of us. He said you are also a discouraged creature.
Genau.
Now, I will be honest. I try not to talk too much to women. Well, let's leave that. All that. That's me. But Horley insisted you was okay. I'm very discouraged, you see. Anyway, it's a pleasure to make your acquaintance. Sort of. I find your reticence charming. Real charming. I heard you might want to earn a little extra money. Well, some gentlemen have been robbing our stages, and they are not part of the club, if you catch my meaning. If you can make them go away, I'm sure they will have something of interest to you. They're up in tall trees. See what you can do, okay? Here, by the way, a catalog. The latest issue. Just came into this armpit from a land more civilized. And if things work out, well, my colleagues and I move around these stations as needed. And all of us are very discouraged. We will all help you with pertinent information, even if you are a lady. Good afternoon, ma'am.
Oh yeah. Also spielerisch macht es keinen Unterschied. Du kriegst halt nur hin und wieder einen blöden Spruch an den Kopf geworfen, weil du eine Frau bist. Okay. Ich meine, ja, 19. Jahrhundert, Anfang des 20. Jahrhunderts. Dann reiten wir mal nach Tall Trees. Und schauen, was wir da kommen. Voll geil, wenn der Nachbar rumbohrt. Saugeil. Entschuldigt dafür. Okay, Kojoten. Fällt ein, ist auch ganz geil. Zack. Suche nach dem Versteck. Ja gut, das wird sich schon finden lassen, würde ich sagen. Okay, also Bandenversteck entdeckt. Es kommt halt nur drauf an, machen wir es laut oder machen wir es leise? Ich glaube, den ersten machen wir einfach mal ein bisschen leise. Tja. Okay. Dann der nächste. Okay. Was machen eigentlich die zwei Vollidioten da unten? Im Lagerfeuer. Ah ja. Okay. Noch den da oben. Wieso haben die alle nichts, ey? Wieso kostbare Munition verschwenden, wenn man am Anfang eh nichts hat und wenn es eh nur unendlich viel Geld kostet? Watch your back. Watch your back. Oder auch nicht. Selbstverständlich können wir denen nichts nehmen. Alles klar.
Okay. You're good. You're real good, friend. Oh, shit, no! Here. Take this. It's a map. Just be kind. Don't kill me, please.
Jetzt kann ich die endlich plündern. So mag ich das. Ah, danke, lieber Nachbar. Danke. Mann! Ja, genau. Mach noch ein Loch rein. So. Mal das Lager hier noch durchsuchen. Vielleicht finden wir ja noch irgendwas. Sieht nicht so aus. Aber immerhin eine Schatzkarte. Vielleicht den Typen da oben noch. Alter, dummes Pferd. Willst du mich verarschen? Bin ich da jetzt gespawn-trapped hier oder was? Nein. Also. Okay. Was macht denn das Pferd? Es reitet sich wie ein Stiefel. Bin zwar noch nie einen Stiefel geritten, aber es ist sehr ungelenkig. Okay. Schauen wir mal auf die Schatzkarte. Aber erstmal den Typen da oben noch plündern. Vielleicht hat der irgendwas Wertvolles dabei. So. Wir müssen $200 sparen. Das wird was. Denn so wie ich das in Erinnerung habe, um einen Trupp zu gründen, müssen wir $200 haben. Also das Pferd lässt sich echt schwer reiten. Wenn du dann mit Arthur im Story-Modus in den Araber reitest und dann auf dieses Ding steigst, das ist zu vergleichen, wie wenn du Motorrad fährst, und zwar ein gutes, und danach auf ein Quad umsteigst. Natürlich bewegt sich das Quad, aber es ist halt nicht so wendig wie ein Motorrad. Dasselbe mit der Beschleunigung von dem Gaul hier. Aber gut, ja. Aller Anfang ist schwer. So. Und wir haben unseren ersten Schatz gefunden. Wuhu! Gut, gut. Okay. Ah ja.
I win again. Did Horley send you, Pop? I'm Clay Davies. This is my brother, Clive. He don't talk. Maybe you two will get along better. Maybe not. Listen, I heard you were earning some money. So, there's a gang of ne'er-do-wells. They are a bunch of degenerates, not good people. They're out of Manzanita Post with a bunch of horses they stole from me. Well, that's a lie, but they stole them off the fella I was gonna steal them off of. Maybe you could get them for me. You think you could do that for me, Pop? Oh, look. Here are your friends. Well, good. Meet me at the stable in Blackwater once you have the horse flesh. And I'll pay you good. Oh, and Pop, Horley wanted me to remind you, any decent work you can find, take it. But just try to stay out of trouble. Oh, and once you give me those horses, well, after that, we'll talk again. Oh, I do so enjoy these conversations. I'm used to them on account of my brother. Let's go, Clive. Horley was right about you, dead right. Ain't that dandy? Get that horse hidden away, Clive, and ready to move out as soon as we can. Here's some money you earned. Now listen, Horley came by and gave me a message. He said to go see your friend Cripps up at your camp. Now listen to me for a second. Any other decent horses you find, we'll buy them. Just as soon as we are set up, okay? Nice meeting you. You know what? Hold on, boy. I call him boy because I'm older. 30 minutes, he went blind. Let's give our friend here back the horse. It's yours. A sign of faith and future business. If you want to buy any extras or sundries for the animal, head inside. They've got a lot of them. See you soon. Come on, Clive.
Ah ja. Und so kommt man zu seinem ersten Start. Mal gucken. Zum Schluss habe ich doch eine Stute erwischt. Faszinierend, hey. Pferdeversicherung. Ach, geil. Ich taufe dich auf den Namen Rudi. Einfach so. Pferdepflegebeutel. Oh, werden wir auf jeden Fall brauchen. Gut. Als ob ich mir irgendwas leisten könnte. Klar. Ach. Gut. Ich würde sagen, wir sind durch. Erstes Pferd, check. Tada! Auf ins Lager.
How do you get on with Lady Davies? Horrible little wretch, in my opinion. Pop this and pop that. I'd like to pop him, slime bucket. Anyway, I've got everything set up. Well, what we have so far, place is pretty nice. I think you did a good job for you. I'll earn my keep. When you get too old to fight, what choice have you got? It's either work or beg. I'd rather work. Oh, I saw Horley. Now, he wants you to come down and meet him in Blackwater when you get a chance. I think he might have some work for you. Oh, and while you're out on your travels, you may see some folk with employment. Good folk, bad folk, looking for a tough guy with a gun to help him. Up to you if you listen to him. You know, I used to like that kind of stuff. One time, I almost helped a clown steal an elephant. But that's a very silly story. Welcome home. Make yourself at home. It is your home.
Ah ja. Vielen herzlichen Dank. Crip. Okay. Bitteschön. Ich bin online. Würde ich jetzt mal sagen. Sehe ich andere Spieler auch, die online sind? Ja gut. So viel mal dazu. Okay, also ich würde sagen, das war's erstmal für heute. Danke fürs Zuschauen. Ihr habt jetzt mal den ersten Eindruck von Red Dead Online. Ja. Auf ein paar Videos mehr. Würde mich freuen. Bis dahin. Servus.